And honestly, the way that I was raised, and we had a whole discussion about it because some people disagree. But I don't think that you need to tell someone's expectations that you expect of them as a friend. Some people feel like you do need to. But I feel like I stated, if it's a give and take thing, you should just automatically know, like, okay, I'm your friend, I got your back, you should have my back. I just thought that that's what you do as a friend. And even if, like I said, if you and this friend has fallen out, and y'all mad at each other or whatever, a true friend is still going to have your back.
Right.
And you would still have their back.
Absolutely.
Absolutely right.
Friendship, family, love relationships is all based on respect.
Yeah.
Treat life as I do. Treat it as an opportunity to show and tell. Those saying if you want to be friendly, show yourself friendly.
That's the scripture.
Scripture?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't say it verbatim, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what I was thinking. That's where I got it from.
Yeah.
But show yourself friendly. And the thing about showing yourself friendly don't mean that you have to always bow down to that person if you tell them the truth.
Right.
Right. I always have felt and always will feel, and I say this to my daughter as well as anybody else, the one thing I fear more than anything is for something to happen and you having to look at me and say to me,
You didn't tell me.
You didn't tell me. You knew and didn't tell me. No, I want to tell you because I love you.
Yeah.
I'm not your friend. I'm your daddy, and I love you. But I have friends. I have brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Our relationship is such that I owe you the truth out of respect. And being a friendly person now. I'm a friendly person.
Yeah.
I'm just not her friend.
And a friend is gonna try to protect you, though.
Friend will try to protect you.
Just like a parent would. I mean, honestly, I have a friend. I don't need to say her name, but I mean, if there are some things about myself that I'm doing or saying or I think it's okay, she'll let me know. Like, flat out, that's not okay. That's not good for you. You should try to do something differently. And do I like it all the time? No. But do I need to hear that? Absolutely. Because your parents, your parents are going to tell you the best things for you to do. But your friends actually see you 100% in action all the time. So you have to have those people that really have your best interest at heart. That's not just going to agree with everything that you do.
Right. Let me say this. I hope I'm saying it right. To be a true friend, to be a true person, period, in life, you have to look at things objectively a lot. Not in a subjective way, objectively. What's the outcome? What do I want from this? Where is this going? How's this helping us? Not just me.
Yeah.
Selfishness is not a place in friendship. You cannot be selfish in friendship. In any relationship, selfishness. If it's got to be a mature, strong, healthy friendship, relationship, acquaintanceship, selfishness has no room whatsoever.
Yeah.
No room whatsoever. I can say that because I know it to be true.
Because you've grown to that point.
I've grown to that point, and I thank God that I had people that cared enough about me to tell me the truth.
And I'm still growing. I mean, I will admit that. I mean, I think we all have something in us to be selfish on certain things. But like my dad said, if you're trying to be a true friend or a true partner or whatever, child, whatever, you have to lose the selfishness. It just has to happen.
Let me say this, because this just turned around. I want to be silly right now for a moment, but not too silly. Selfishness has a place in your life. You want to know where it is?
Where?
Providing for your family and your loved ones. There's a job out there. You don't have a job. There's a job out there to be gotten. You can be selfish in your pursuit of that job to take care of your family. Put selfishness to work for you. Other than that, take a lesson from Judge Joe Brown. Promote manhood. Provide for womanhood. hope that got to you.
Is that what the hero status?
Well, he could be like, just Joe. Hero status, shout out to you.
It sound like a hero
Not just
status.
to you, though.
Sound like a hero status.
But that's not where I wanted to go with that. But
Yeah,
thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
I would have forgotten it.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't a place for selfishness, we wouldn't have the word.
Yeah.
But only in that instance do I see selfishness as being a positive.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's no room for selfishness in our
And
lives.
it ruins a lot of relationships.
It does.
And I'm speaking from experience. It will ruin your relationship.
Ooh, experience. You home?
You know what, Daddy? Don't even start. Don't even go there.
See what I mean? It's about respect. I respect that.
Don't
She
even
knows
go
I'm
there.
only kidding with her.
He's kidding.
She knows I'm only kidding with her.
But no, honestly, guys, I mean, if you're at home, look at your relationships, look at your friendships, and if it's not where you think it should be, if you think that friendship is worth having and keeping, talk to your friend, discuss it with them, because people don't know unless you tell them. People are mind readers.
And that's true.
Yeah.
And we don't go into a friendship or acquaintanceship or a love relationship with a list of things that we talk about on our first meeting.
No.
I'm not gonna go out and meet a young lady when I was a young man and say these are my requirements I'm gonna fill out and she's gonna fill
You
me
didn't
out.
do that?
No, I didn't do
I
that.
do that.
If I done went out with a list,
That's fine.
if I went out with a list of things I expected,
She probably would have ran
she'd
out.
say,
I'm
the
good.
first thing you asked me is could I cook macaroni and cheese? I said, I want to know.
Okay, no, honestly, the first thing I do ask somebody is do they like to cook, because I don't. So I don't
Is
know.
that for real?
It's for real.
I didn't know
I
that.
swear I do. I swear. It's the first thing I ask somebody. If I'm on a date, I will ask somebody, like, you like to cook? If they say no, then I kind of know it's probably not.
And what do you ask them
Gonna
on
be
the
no
second
another
date?
date.
How you like me now?
If they don't cook, it probably ain't no another date.
How you like me now? Boy, these youngsters nowadays. But, I mean, if it gets you through the date, then that's what it takes. Everybody has to deal with their own.
All right.
I can see my wife now. When I first met her. I said,
If you had
hey,
asked
like,
for that.
you like to cook? No, I like you to take me out to dinner.
Right, I want to go to dinner. I want to eat. All right, guys. Well, yeah, think that over with your friends. Talk it over with them. Even with your dad, your mom, if you want to change some things in your relationship,
Absolutely.
even talk to them. 'Cause
Always
really,
talk
it's
to
about
somebody.
a respect thing.
You know what?
Yeah.
You want to know if that's your true friend? Here's a test. Tell them something in secret. And see if you ever hear it again. Within 2 weeks' time. See if you ever hear it again, even from them. That's a test. That don't mean they're not your friend, but at least it tells you how far you trust that friend.
Huh.
Because, see, you don't want to tell somebody something and always have it here. How's this going? How's that going? You don't want to. I mean, if you tell it in secret, it should stay a secret.
You're right.
So.
That's something to think about.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about that.
That's something to do.
Let me sleep on that.
And then that's information for you. You can build on that, or you can leave it alone.
Yeah.
Friends are wonderful. They're wonderful to have. But don't fool yourself.
Everybody ain't your friend.
Everybody's not your friend.
That's what my dad and mom
Yeah.
always taught me.
Your best friend in the world is God.
Who's after that?